Hi everybody, thank you so much for being here. I wanted to share a quick practice for anxiety today. With everything that's going on in the world right now and our own personal worlds, I thought it would be really beneficial for us to take a few moments and just connect to our bodies and the breath for just a couple of minutes. We don't need too much time. We don't even need that much space. So hop into something comfy, roll out your mats, and let's get started. So getting yourself situated, you're welcome to use a pillow or a blanket to sit up on some height. We'll just come into a comfortable cross-legged seat. So to start, your calves can be crossed at the shins, or your ankles can be in front of one another. What we really want to make sure is that you're able to sit comfortably. So don't worry too much about the shape, just get into a position that you can find length in the spine and really feel rooted in the lower half of your body. So maybe taking your palms and moving the flesh out from underneath your sitting bones. And just begin to notice the support of the earth below you. And if you haven't already, you can gently close the eyes and bring the palms to the tops of your knees or thighs. And taking a moment to notice the shape of your breath. Notice the weight of your palms on the tops of your legs. And as we begin to tune inward. The lower half of your body grows heavy into the earth, feeling more and more grounded and supported, while the upper torso lengthens towards the sky. As we find a sense of strength and stability along the base of the spine. The navel lifts in and up. The chest lifts and the shoulders gently hug in towards one another. So we're not rounding the upper back body here. And the heart lifts. The chin remains parallel to the floor as we find a gentle extension of the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, finding length along the back of the neck. Noticing the ground below you. And just allow the sound of my voice to guide you through practice here. Continuing to breathe, noticing the inhales and exhales, allowing your natural breath to flow through you, not pushing or pulling, letting go of control, just finding a sense of ease and support from within. Taking a moment here to breathe in deeply through the nostrils, fill up the chest, feel the lungs expand, and then exhale out through the mouth. Let that go. Breathing in through the nose, expanding. Exhaling through the mouth, releasing. And one last time, breathing in love. And breathing out love. Just taking a moment to notice and feel. Checking what the weather like is inside. Maybe taking a moment to set an intention, a reason or purpose for your practice here today. Perhaps an affirmation like I am safe, or I am calm. And then capturing whatever string of words resonates with you here today. We'll bring the hands gently to touch one another in front of our heart. We keep the eyes softly closed here as we bow the head to meet the heart. Feel the stretch along the back of the neck, kind of confirming that intention. And then on your next inhale, gently blink the eyes open. Lift the head back to the top of the spine and allow the palms to rest in your lap. And just notice how you're feeling with the eyes open. And as we move through our practice here today, I invite you to really just let go of anything that's been heavy on your mind lately. Just really allow yourself to be on your mat with your body and work to marry the movement with the breath as we flow through some very gentle asanas to get the physical and energetic body moving, so we can kind of get up and out all of that gunk that may be weighing down on us. So let's roll forward onto all fours here, coming into our tabletop. We'll bring the palms directly underneath the shoulders, the knees directly underneath the hips. And we'll gently lower the belly towards the floor. On the inhale, curve the spine, press the shoulder blades towards one another, and lengthen the heart forward. Feeling a nice stretch along the front body, a nice compression in the back body. Keep breathing here, and we'll just notice some of the more subtle sensations. And then on an exhale, pressing away from your mat, that navel lifts in and up as the spine curls towards the ceiling. Shoulder blades peel away from one another and the head relaxes down. Inhale, lower the belly. Lift the low back, hug the shoulder blades in. Exhale, press down and away. And just finding a few movements that feel good for you here. So maybe rocking the hips gently from one side to the other. Maybe just rotating the hips in a circle. Just finding any movement that feels extra yummy here. Evening it out. We'll meet back in our neutral table. As we bring the big toes to touch, sink the hips back. We'll rest in child's pose. So really walk the fingertips forward, feeling the stretch along the armpit chest here as we lengthen out the side body. The hips melt into the heels and release the belly towards the floor. And if you have a block, you're welcome to place the block in front of your head or allow your forehead to melt down towards the floor. And breathe into the upper back body. Letting the breath be louder than your thoughts. One more full cycle of breath. And then on your next inhale, we'll gently peek towards the fingertips and slowly rise back up into our table. We'll walk the knees back underneath the hips. The tops of the feet are planted into the mat here. And we're going to come into some nice twists. So bringing the right palm directly in front of your face here. On an inhale, we'll spin the left palm open to our left. And then we'll exhale, thread the arm underneath the right arm here, threading the needle. And then gently bring your left
shoulder blade down towards the floor. Keep the hips peeled up off of the ground. And lift the navel up to the spine. So we get a deep stretch here. Remembering to tap into the breath. Pressing down into the knees and the tops of the feet. If you're looking for a deeper stretch here, you can either press into your right shoulder, see if you can kind of initiate a little bit more of a twist, or you can extend your right hand out in front of you. Breathing here, slowly and with control. And then if you walked your hand out, you can bring it back under. And then inhale, press into your right hand, lift the left elbow up as you re-lengthen the left fingertips. And then exhale, place the left palm down in front of your face. Inhale, spin the right palm open. Exhale, thread the needle as the right shoulder blade comes towards the floor. Hips remain lifted. And breathe into the twist. And then on your next inhale, press into the left palm, peel the right arm up and open. And then exhale, plant the right palm. Reposition the knees if they kind of went a little janky here. And we're just gonna lean back into our puppy pose. So walk both palms out in front of the shoulders, about 6 inches or so. Inhale, lift the hips up, press the heart down. And breathe, feeling a nice stretch along the shoulders. Pressing into the tops of the legs. Navel lifts in and up. And relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And find your breath. And one more full cycle of breath here, breathing in deeply through the nose. Exhaling completely. And on your next inhale, we'll slowly rise up. Walk the hands back under. Walk the knees forward. Swing the feet to one side. And we'll come to meet on our bums once again. So feel free to sit up on a blanket or that pillow once again as we just find our cross-legged position, except this time let's place the opposite leg in front. So whatever leg was in front when we first sat, reverse that. So moving the flesh out from underneath your sitting bones, reconnecting to the earth below us. We'll inhale, roll the shoulder blades up towards the ears. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Crown of the head lifting towards the ceiling. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. One last time. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. And we'll gently extend either fingertips on either side of the body and just start to get into our side body here. As we inhale, spin the right palm up and overhead. Exhale, gently lean to your left. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, lower the right palm down. Inhale, left palm up and over, reach for the sky. Exhale, lean to your right, get a nice stretch into the left side body, and inhale, up. Exhale, lower, and we'll do that 2 more times on either side. So inhale, spin the right palm up and overhead, reach for the sky. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale up.
Exhale, float the right palm down. Inhale, spin the left palm up and over, lengthen. Exhale, lean to your right. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right palm up. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. And then last time, left palm up. Inhale. Exhale, over to your right. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. And then this time we'll spin both palms up as we inhale, lengthen towards the ceiling. And then on an exhale, we'll lift that navel in and up, bring the right palm to the left knee, the left palm behind, coming into a twist here. Take a moment to pause. Inhale, lift your chest up, navel is engaged. We're finding length with the spine here. And then exhale, maybe twist a little bit over to your left. One more full breath here, breathing in deeply. And then exhale, let that go, float back down through center. Inhale, finding length, lifting up and out of both side body, fingertips lengthen. And then exhale, spin over to your right, left palm to the right knee, right palm behind as we inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, find your twist. Keeping length in the spine here, hugging the shoulder blades together, lifting the heart up, breathing into the chest. Navel is lifted. One more full breath here. And then we'll exhale, let that go. Bring both palms on either side one last time. Inhale, both hands up and overhead. And then we'll exhale, hinge, fold forward from the hips. Lead with the heart. We'll just get into the outer hips here. Working to maintain a straight back. Notice if you're hunching over, and just see if you can press the heart forward. And you might not be able to fold as far into the pose, but that's totally okay. This is about what we're feeling, not about what it looks like. So one more full cycle of breath here. And then inhale, walk the fingers up. We'll place the palms behind us, fingertips facing the body. And we're gonna open up the heart here. So pressing into the palms, the shoulder blades are gonna hug in, and the heart lifts up as we inhale, fill the chest up. Breathing in deeply. And then exhale, let that go. Gently lean back onto your palms, and we'll uncross, recross, opposite foot in front here. Both palms on either side as we inhale, lengthen towards the ceiling. And then once again, exhale, folding forward, noticing differences from one side to the other. Maybe allowing the jaw to soften here, letting the skin between your foreheads relax. And breathe deeply. And then we'll inhale, gently walk the hands up as we come to right where we started. Bring the palms to the tops of the knees or thighs once again. Allow the eyes to grow heavy here as we reestablish that length in our spine, lifting the navel in and up, hugging the shoulder blades together, lifting the heart, extending the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. finding that line of energy that begins at the base of our spine, making its way up the back and out the crown of the head. Take a moment to pause and feel. To honor. To let go. Noticing the breath, noticing the body. Perhaps this position feels a little bit more accessible compared to the beginning of our practice. Maybe your shoulders feel a little bit more open. Maybe your mind is a little bit more quiet. We take a few cycles of breath here before we finish out our practice. I want to remind you that even though there are days when we feel alone, lonely with what we are feeling, whether that's loneliness or anxiety or whatever, that just because we're physically alone doesn't mean we are alone. Remembering that there lies strength in feeling, in allowing, and in embracing. Giving yourself permission to acknowledge and let go. We'll bring the hands down on either side as we inhale, spin both palms up and overhead. We'll clasp onto that healing energy of white light. As we exhale, bring it down through heart center. Gently bow the head to meet the heart in this gesture of union as we seek to bind, to braid, or to blend the head, the hand, and the heart. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.